I swear, I swear, I swear, that show is like Back to the Future on LSD. It is madness. It is crazy. It is everything insane you could ever think of. It is surreal, and we absolutely love it. How's everybody doing out there on the internet? This is your friend Big Frank down at Eclectic Collecting in Sugar Land, Texas. And we've got probably the one item I've been waiting to really show you guys for the last couple weeks. The Rick and Morty UCC portal gun. I don't even know where to start with this because, to be perfectly honest, I have been so happy with everything I got at the convention. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. As much as I love the show and as cool as this looks, this is the only thing from New York Comic Con I have buyer's remorse about. So this is actually going to be the first video where I have a negative review on something. The difference between this one and the San Diego Comic Con version is that there is a New York Comic Con item and a big apple right there for New York. Now when I first pulled this out of the box, when I first unboxed everything from my haul from New York Comic Con, I looked really excited about this. But I've had some time since I unpacked this, and up until now, to actually do my research, and I found out a lot of stuff about this. The biggest problem that I have with this is the exact same version that UCC put out at San Diego Comic Con. The difference is the stickers. They put different stickers on it. It's the same item with different stickers, and that's one of the reasons I have huge buyer's remorse right now. It's not a New York Comic Con exclusive. It is leftover of the San Diego Comic Con exclusive. I'm not 100% sure if that's how they did it or if they just made too much, but from the research I have done, there is no difference between this and the San Diego Comic Con version. You know, there are so many things that you could have done differently, UCC. Could have changed the piece right here, could have changed the screen right here. That's one of the huge problems I have with collector's items. Sometimes it's not as exclusive as you think.
Well, that's retarded.
And that overall just disappoints me. So, bad points right there to start off with. And the other thing that I want to let everybody know about this is I'm also extremely disappointed with the construction that was done. I'm holding it right now, and it is, I call it barely half a pound.
This is just sloppy craftsmanship.
That actually gives me a little bit of worry with regard to this. But I do have some positive things to say about the packaging, though. As you can see, it's zip tied in, so it's really easy for this to stay new in the box. So you really don't have to worry about damaged boxes with regards to plastic or anything like that. You have to be careful of the corners though. But another reason this is really cool is because there is a bottom piece to it. You see right here there's a tab and there's a sticker right there. And that's normally what you would see on solid boxes, but I finally figured out why, or at least I have a theory. If you break this seal right here and open up the bottom of the box, you may be able to access the battery cover that's in here, and you may be able to insert the batteries and power the item without taking it out. That's just the theory, and we're going to test it right now. Okay, but I'm not going to be honest, I'm not going to be too enthusiastic about this one. I mean, if you saw my last video with Optimus Prime featured in it, I was really excited about that one. But this one, after doing my research and feeling and mulling it over for the last couple weeks, I am not expecting much from this piece. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got right here if my theory is correct. And it is not correct. It is not correct. If you look in there, you will see there is a bottom piece on the box. So my theory was incorrect. There is no way to access the battery panel without removing it from the zip tie hold. And to be perfectly honest, that does not bother me one bit. With a simple swipe of my knife, the portal gun is now free. That's it right there. Okay, I have successfully removed the portal gun. And now that's why. We have 2 stickers holding everything down. So even if you found a way to maneuver this item around in the box, the zip ties were taped down. So there is no way to get the power into this item unless you remove it from the box. So if any of you have one of these and are looking to add the batteries to it and keep it in the box, it's impossible. It can't be done. Okay, the battery cover is off and you can see it right there. Alright, now as I was examining this, I noticed something else. There is no speaker feature at all anywhere on this item, so I know exactly what's going to happen with this one. It is going to light up, it is going to project on the wall, but there is no sound associated with this. My disappointment is actually growing with this. I never thought I would be upset with something. And if you just heard me click it, there's a reason for that. Once you click it, it goes on and it stays on. This light right here is the actual projector for the portal picture. This lights up as well, and there is a little bit of a light right here in this dimensional display reader right here. It does say C137 on there, but it is a cheap plastic sticker. It is absolutely, it's going to take me a couple hours to really get for it to be dark enough in order for me to really show you guys what this looks like with regards to the actual projection on the wall. So probably going to put the video right here for you guys to see it. But I can tell you right now, this...
Welcome to the club, pal.
This was not worth $30. It is cheaply made. It is absolutely terrible. This is probably the one thing I have from New York Comic Con that I genuinely have buyer's remorse on. You know, it is an officially licensed product, but you know what? That does not mean anything to me right now. This is a piece of junk. Absolutely. I got burned for $30 on this. To be perfectly honest, UCC could have done so much better for $30. We don't have a speaker feature. I'm genuinely concerned that it's just a cheap lens in there and it will only project an accurate picture at a certain distance. But also, once you click it, it turns right on and you have to click it again to turn it off. So, collecting is not always sunshine and rainbows. There are items out there which you can get burned on. So I got burned on this one, and I'm fairly certain a bunch of you out there probably saying the same thing. I have nothing really positive to say about this other than the fact that it's an officially licensed Rick and Morty item. That's it. You know, it is full size, but it wasn't worth the $30. I'm genuinely disappointed in this piece. So what am I going to do with it? Am I going to keep it? Am I going to sell it? Am I going to wait till I get some more subscribers and then toss this into the giveaway box? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I am down here in Texas. I have several guns. To be perfectly honest, I think this would be better this might be better off for target practice. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take this to the skeet range, I'm going to have somebody toss it, and I am going to shoot it.
Whatever you say, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
If I can do that, I'm going to take a video of it. This is cheap plastic. Had I known more than this, had I known more, I would have told the guy no. I wouldn't give you $10 for this. This is like a $5 piece, to be perfectly honest. It's junk. Absolute junk. If you have this and you're happy with it, more power to you. More power to you. If you love it, that's absolutely wonderful. But for me, as both a collector and a consumer, I do not want this in my collection anymore. And like I said, it's probably going to end up as target practice fodder. You know, at the very least, I'll give it to Goodwill. But it's a waste of $30. My overall rating on this thing, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It is a full-size prop replica, you know, probably good for a cosplayer. You know, if you're going to say C-137 is Chrome 137, you know, that'll work just fine. It is officially licensed. It does light up, but that's it. That's it. Those are the only positive things I have to say about it. It is cheaply constructed. It looks absolutely abysmal. I mean, the other two projectors right here are just stickers. You got stickers, stickers. My advice to you, save your $30, buy one of the Funko Pops that are coming out in a couple of days. Or buy a custom-made one off of eBay. One that actually has sound, has a real LED display, and has real working light projectors. My advice to all of you, avoid this at all costs. Well, that's the nature of collecting. Not everything is going to go exactly how you want. I genuinely have an item I got burned on. And you know what? The sooner it's out of my collection, the better. But you live and you learn. That's the nature of collecting. This is Big Frank down in Sugar Land, Texas. You have been watching Eclectic Collecting. And remember, if you're not collecting eclectic, you're not collecting at all.
Granny!